Hey guys, welcome back to the shed. I am working on my bike again. Hope that's obvious by now. I know I did a couple that weren't, but we're going to try to push through all the cold and hopefully have this done by spring. Anyway, so today the plan for the video is putting the back tire on, which I've already done, but I'm going to take it apart because I forgot to record it and do it again. So anyone ever says YouTube is easy, it's not. Especially when you're stupid. So, anyway, here we go. Alright guys, well hopefully you can see it this time. So, I got the back tire off the bike again. Now I get to put it back on the bike. Let the fun ensue. Hopefully it goes as easily as it did the first time, because the last time it took me about 45 minutes. So. One less thing to hold on to. I'm going to stick this through the hole, put it into the spacer. The axle's in the spacer on the right hand side of the bike. We've got another spacer here. The axle's also going through the chain tensioner, which these are chain tensioners. There's a little spacer that goes in there, which I will put in, so you can pull your tire back to tighten your chain. Now, I get to try this again. And look at that, it's not going as easily. So, how I got it in last time was I slid it in with one spacer and only one chain tensioner. Didn't go all the way through. Then I made this go in here. This is probably not the right way to do it. But as I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy figuring it out. Come on. Guess what, guys? It went way easier last time. I don't know why. But life's always easier when no one's watching. Could have been way worse. So you've seen this now. I'm not taking it off until I absolutely have to. Alright guys, so next thing on the list is make this into this, or a close proximity to it. I don't know if I'm actually going to try to bend it or what. I haven't decided if I need to, but this has to go on the brake pedal and all the way back to the brake drum lever, which the brake drum lever is way too far away for this to work. This is a peg and or forward controls kit from a Harley Davidson Sportster. And guess what? Harley Davidson Sportster is not the same as a custom rigid CB360 frame. Shocked, I know. Me too. I thought everything would just button right together. After all, I bought the parts, they should fit, right? But anyway, yeah, so that's the next part of the video. I'm gonna get set up, start measuring, and I'll be right back. There we go, light just came on. Anyway, so, hey guys, welcome back. It's been 2 seconds for you, it's been 1 day for me. I am gonna throw the engine back in here. Sorry I didn't finish the video in one big thing, but it's Christmas. Getting ready for Christmas. It's the Sunday before Christmas right now, but when this comes out, it will be the Monday following Christmas. So I'm about a week out. But today, in this part of the video, I'm just going to be throwing the engine back in. I think I have the right size bolts to put it in. So then I can get the exhaust fitted, and then I'll be able to get that brake push rod that I was saying about last part of the video installed. Again, I'm sorry this video is choppy, and I'm sorry I'm running down for you, but I just thought I'd give you an update. I made the first segment yesterday. I was thinking about what would make the most sense to put it together, and then just realized, you know, I need to get the engine in there. I need to get the exhaust on there so I know nothing's going to interfere with anything else when I make this rod. So there you go. That's the reason behind all of this. So I'm just going to get the camera set up and throw the engine in, and hopefully this goes pretty easily. As I said, I think I have the right bolts. If not, I'll have to get some more. I hope not. Alright, I hope I do, but we'll see. Alright guys, so I went to throw the engine back in and realized I forgot to take one of the rods that the guy that had it before me put in to hold the engine in place, which I don't like having just a rod put in there. So I'm going to cut that off, try not to gouge the engine too much. And go from there. And I get to turn off the heat because I don't want a power outage. Also guys, I am getting better lighting. So that's good. Here we go. Alright, let's get this out now. So one of the things about getting a basket case, especially one that's been through multiple owners, is you don't know what the previous people have done or why they did it. So I dealing with things that you shouldn't have to, but that is out. Let's double check these bolts. Oh, I'm going to need to get slightly longer bolts. Should have known. But I can at least get the engine resting in there so I can sort of know where I'm going. So here we go. So at the end of the last video, I said I was going to take the gas tank off before I did this. As you can see, I didn't. So as with most things I do, and the way I do them, it's not a one-man job. I guess it could be if you had the proper tools, but I don't. An actual bike lift would be way better. But it's sort of in. So now it's time to put the exhaust sort on. It's the wrong side, I think. Maybe. Oh, that's very tight. I don't know why it's not fitting now. Maybe I'll need to get that engine in better than I thought. Huh. Maybe I'll have to redo the exhaust again. Which I don't mind, because I'm not really a fan of the way it looks right now. Anyway, so I guess today that is it. I might just bring the exhaust straight down. I don't know, but that's it for today's video. Alright guys, welcome back. I know it's only been, like I've said about 12 times so far this video, like 2 seconds. But for me, it's been a few days. Christmas, family. I've got other things I need to do all the time, so this one I am shooting when I can, in between doing things. But anyway, so where we left off. The exhaust wouldn't fit. I don't know if it's because the engine's not completely sitting quite where it needs to be yet, but it's something I gotta fix. So here we go. Oh, and I got a new light for Christmas. Pretty sweet. So that comes off. And Battery box is my safety net. And a puck. Alright. I'm getting somewhere. May not be where I need to go, but I'm getting there. Cold metal. It's a time. Got these gloves for a 3-pack at Princess Auto for $4.50, I think, so may as well use them. So, I think what would probably be a better idea is if I pulled these motor mounts out, bolted them on, and then put the engine back in. What do you guys think? Plan? I think so. Because there's just not enough room for me to lift and move and twist and pull in this little tiny frame. So, here we go. Just like that, your seat becomes a workbench. Huh. What size am I looking for here, guys? Any and all help is appreciated. That'll work. That'll do, that'll do. And a wrench for the back side. Alright, I love socket sets to keep tools in, but I hate socket sets to keep tools in. This is why I hate wearing gloves, guys. Yeah. Protects my hands from the cold. But I can't do anything properly. Alright. Engine falling on me. Why not, eh? Gotta lay down anyway. So, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. I did myself. We're celebrating today as well. Hope you guys got everything you want. Santa didn't bring me another bike, so there's still a push on to get this done. Maybe next year he will. I doubt it though, I've been asking forever. But I learned something. Nobody just hands you stuff. If you want something, you gotta make it happen. It's a lesson that took me almost 40 years to learn. But, I'm learning. So I don't know if any of you have been listening to my podcast or watching it. I just decided the other day I was going to make it into a video as well. So if you look at the video prior to this one, that's what you'll see. And if you look at the video that comes out on Wednesday, you'll see that as well. Alright, so bolts are done. Undone. Alright guys, so here's the rear engine mount about to go on. Huh. I guess I should have double checked that. Right. So I believe it goes on like this. If not, I'm going to be pulling the engine out again. So grab a bolt, which I'm keeping in my pocket because I lose everything otherwise. I believe these are long enough. They look long enough. Hey, look at that. Oh! I'm a moron. I guess they'll work on the front, but not the back. Do I have something that will work? The back. Oh. Guess what I found, guys? The bolt I need for the back. And I will be taking this off at some point. Throw Loctite on everything. Maybe a lock washer, because, you know, lock washers are the best. Now flip it over. Man, you get to listen to all my old man sounds. This goes to the front. I know that because made a mess of it. There's one. You know, this bike would be getting built a lot faster if I wasn't making videos. Because when I make a video, did I just screw up all the threads? Probably. Oh, look at that. Dumb luck. Or, you know, I'm just dumb. Alright. Now to try to get it back in. Alright guys, so engine needs to go back in. Can you hear this tasting voice? Not because I'm putting the engine in, but because I'm putting the engine in. And there we go. Hopefully I have everything set up right. I think I do. I'm going to have to spin the engine around. What do you guys think about a jockey shift on this? I'm thinking it might be kind of cool. I don't know what I'm going to use to make the jockey shift, but anyway, there we go. And once I'm done this, we'll see if we can get the Yeah, shouldn't be lifting the carb. Well, once I get this done, we'll see if we can fit the exhaust back on. Because I have a plan for if it doesn't work, but honestly, I don't know if that would work either, so. Alright. Front looks lined up, back does not. Let's see if it's lined up. Back is not lined up. Looks like I'm going to have to take the back out of it again. Flip it around because I think I put it in backwards. Oh. Lining up now at all? No, no, of course. So, see? No gloves. We'll do one-handed things. And I'm missing a nut. Oh. That's not good. I had them when I set it on the seat. Oh, now I'm missing two. Yeah, you can insert chokes. I would. Maybe I wouldn't. I'll pretend that I wouldn't. And maybe you guys will be nice, because I'm not. Son of a gun. Jeez. It's pretty tight in there. Definitely need to take this. Oh, so frustrating. You guys realize how frustrating this is? I don't think I fully realize how frustrating this is. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So see how that is overhanging? I didn't think to look at its orientation when I started putting it back on the bike, and only to realize it went the opposite direction that I thought it did. So now I got to pull that off again. But the carb is starting to fall, so I got to tighten that up at some point. But yeah, so that's the engine. She's gonna be close to the frame. I don't know, should I make a mounting bracket that comes off the frame down to there? Let me know what you guys think. I think it might be a good idea. And then there's that. Got to tighten all that up. Going to be putting pegs on here soon, but I'm going to get this switched around. You guys understand what I need to do, I think, even if I don't fully. But here we go. I'll be right back. Well guys, after some pretty intense struggling that I probably should have had the camera on for, because it would have given you a laugh if nothing else. Got the motor mounts on, and I only lost one bolt in the 3 seconds I had them off. So I'll have to find one of those. But yeah, I think the exhaust is going to work now. Let's see. So that on over there. And that goes there. Drop it, because why not? Drop that one, because, you know, same reason. But struggle a little bit. Okay, which way does this go on again? I think like this. Don't know what they call them here, but in my line of work, these are called segments. That on, that on. Look at that, it's sort of working. I think this is going to work. Maybe not, we'll find out though. I lost some segments, didn't I? No, I just put them in backwards. I think. Definitely. This makes more sense. Alright, so that goes on like that. And that slides in there. And that should slide in there. So I think this is going to work. I'll have to get... Well, I'll have to decide if I'm keeping foot clutch, or if I'm going to make a foot clutch and do suicide, because it might not work because of the foot clutch, but it looks like it's going to work. Kind of in shock, because I was all but ready to give up on this. I was going to chop it there or there. Still might. Chop it right in the middle. Take 1/2 inch out, raise it up so it's out of the way more, tucked up. But I don't mind the look of this. The other thing I was thinking was cut that off, and then cut a bit out of this so it'd suck it in. But doesn't look like I'm going to have to do that for that part. But I'm going to throw the other exhaust pipe on, because I think next thing is electrical, so I can get this thing running. Oh, and the brake lever, so I'll have to get the brake lever built. That's going to be in the next. I lied to you guys, I apologize, but that'll have to be in the next video. So I'm going to have to build a brake lever, well, brake rod, push rod for this thing, and out of a piece of steel I got. But I feel like it's getting close. I'm probably wrong, but I feel like I'm getting close. And I like the way this thing looks. But I think that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I wish I'd done more, but it's Christmas and I've got things to do. You can check the description below and get a link to my podcast on Anchor. It's also available on almost everything except podcast, but the Apple Podcast app. But maybe it'll get there, maybe it won't. I'm not going to stress about it, because I'm just doing it because I like to know about stuff that I don't know about. So, but anyway, I think that's it. Follow me on Instagram. I've got a Facebook group called Neck Hair Custom, and I'm on Twitter. Trying to figure all this stuff out. I'm not social media type guy. I don't really put much out there for who I am or anything, because it's my business. But I'm trying to learn as much about this, and you guys help if you want. I'd appreciate it. But alright, come see me next time. Every Monday I'm going to be uploading one of these videos, and every Wednesday I'm going to be uploading my history of the motorcycle, the Long Road of Motorcycles podcast. And come back, check it out, subscribe if you don't want to miss anything.